Lisa Abraham was a 30-year-old reporter at the Warren Tribune-Chronicle when in 1994 she was ordered to jail after refusing to testify in a public corruption case. She spent 22 days behind bars. It was big news, even made the New York Times. Today, Lisa Abraham works at Kent State, where I talked with her about those days 25 years ago.
It was looking pretty tired, wasn't it?
Lisa Abraham is now a writer in Kent State's Communications and Marketing Department, which is where we sat, and recalled the 22 days she spent in the Trumbull County Jail from January 19th to February 11th, 1994.
Now, this was when I was going over to jail, and that was like the coldest day of the year.
We looked at old stories. Abraham in court, being handcuffed and led off to jail, and then actually in jail.
In fact, the girls back in the cell block were even teasing me. They said, you know, we give you 3 days and then you won't be so chipper.
They didn't have enough female jailers for the female section, so there'd be women trying to take showers and there'd be male jailers walking around, which I thought was just a horrible abomination.
Abraham went to jail because of her reporting on then Trumbull County engineer James Fiorenzo, who ultimately served time in prison for theft in office. She was subpoenaed to testify before a grand jury.
I felt that it was an inappropriate use of a journalist to try and force me to testify against him, to try and make me their star witness.
Abraham does not know what prosecutors wanted, whether it was information or sources, because she never gave them a chance to ask her questions. But when she refused to testify, she was jailed for contempt of court.
I was in jail for 22 days. I wrote 15 news articles from my jail cell, had to write them out in longhand on a legal pad and then collect to the newsroom every morning.
And the food is not that bad.
When the grand jury session ended, Abraham was released and a news conference was held. She says Ohio has a shield law that protects journalists from revealing sources, but not the federal government. She and 15 other journalists, all previously jailed, want to change that.
And we call ourselves the Birders, for the jailbirds. And they meet from time to time, and they are lobbying for a federal shield law.
Lisa Abraham has no regrets about what she did. To this day, she believes that she did the right thing. She went on to work at newspapers in Toledo, Akron, and Columbus. 18 months ago, she returned to Northeast Ohio to work at Kent State. She's now living in Warren.